What is up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki. If you are new, if you are returning, welcome back, and thank you for continuing to support. Oh. So I am back with another video. As you guys see in today's video, I am here to tackle another Atlanta edition topic. So I'm here to talk about the Atlanta facade. I'm going to tell you guys what that means in just a second. But before we get into anything, if you guys have yet to do so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turn on the notification bell. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the Atlanta facade looks different depending on who you are. It looks different to different people. Now, I'm going to tell you what my definition of an Atlanta facade is. Now, we live in a generation where money is just emphasized. I feel like obviously money has always been like the roots of just everything, but nowadays it's more shown on social media and different things like that. So it's more of a bigger thing. However, when you come to Atlanta, the amount of fake things that you see, y'all, is insane. It is scary how fake social media can be. It can make someone's life who is completely awful seem like it is complete perfection. Now, I feel like since moving to Atlanta from Ohio, it is a complete just 180. It is completely different just because people here, they love to flex. They love to flex their cars. They love to flex their jewelry. They love to flex their money. They love to flex. And so a lot of that is because I feel like a lot of celebrities live here. So we have Lil Baby, Gunna, Young Thug, even though he's locked down right now. A lot of just rappers stationed here. So with that comes a lot of money, a lot of different businesses. 2 Chainz is here, T.I., all those different people. So with that, I feel like a lot of people that are normal have like this fantasy in their head that they have to be like that too. So I want to start off by talking about businesses here in Atlanta, business owners, different things like that. Now, I will say, if you want to get your hair braided, you want to get your hair done, your nails done, eyebrows done, if you want to find a fitness coach, whatever it is, you can find that here in Atlanta. They pretty much have everything. However, I feel like a lot of people who own businesses confuse themselves from being business owners to being like celebrities almost. So, for example, like lash techs. Lash techs, they have this idea that they're almost doing you a favor. So I want to do a quick story time. Y'all, it was like 2 years ago, and I would just forever dislike the singer Akon for this. Y'all about to find it so funny why I don't like Akon. 2 years ago, I made a lash appointment with this lash tech. I had never went to her. I found her on Instagram, booked with her. I'm 5 minutes away from her salon to get my lashes done, y'all. And she texted me saying, "Hey, beloved, I'm going to need to reschedule your appointment for a different day because Akon's girlfriend wants to come to me, and this is a chance of a lifetime." 5 minutes before my appointment. Now, when I tell y'all, I was like heated. I tried to understand because obviously I'm not Akon's girlfriend. But then she finishes to say, not that you're less important or anything, but... And I'm kind of flabbergasted because I'm like, you could have kept that. Honestly, to me, now you're really making it seem like I'm less important because you didn't even have to mention that. So I'm like, these business owners, I feel like it's like they have like this ego-driven thing to where it's like, okay, I'm accomplished, but I don't have to be nice because I'm accomplished. I can be an a-hole. I can talk to people however I want to. I can treat people how I want to. I'm put on this high horse because I have this successful business that's bringing in money. And granted, a lot of them do bring in a lot of money. However, money does not value to you being a good person. You can still have a lot of money and be a good person at the same time. That's really how you win in life, by having those two things. Not about being a complete a-hole and by having money. So that's the thing that I feel like is just a huge Atlanta facade. Like a lot of these businesses, they lack personality. They lack being personable anymore. I feel like now when I go to the hair salons, I'm not even greeted. They don't even know my name. Back in the day, you used to go to the hair salon, you sit there for hours and talk to your hairstylist. And I get it, not everybody wants to talk and engage in conversation, but I just feel like now, especially in Atlanta, a lot of these business owners, they feel like they're like more so like influencers and stuff like that. But it's like, really, you're really not. Like, humble yourself, for real, for real. So another thing that I want to talk about when it comes to the Atlanta facade is men when it comes to money. Oh my gosh. Men and women. I don't know why I just did my fingers like that in the camera, but men and women when it comes to money. So you can meet someone who is average. They make an average salary, $60,000 a year, drive a Honda Civic, and you know that. And this is from experience. I know someone who's just like this, who 60K a year drives a Honda Civic, but you look on their Instagram and they're flashing money. They're in a Maybach sitting there like, but they work a 9 to 5, which is fine. You can have, you can have a Maybach and have a 9 to 5. But I know you personally. I know that you drive a Honda Civic, but somehow you are on social media making it seem like you are just the most richest person on the earth. You got so much money. You doing this. You traveling the world. You're a business, but it's like you're really none of that. And it's kind of like I said, 6K. That's a good. You know, you can have a good life with that. But people don't want to live like that anymore because they feel like social media has like this expectation to where you have to have so much money or you have to look like this in order to be, like raw. But it's like, just cut the act. Let me be able to go on a date with you and let us just have a normal conversation without money coming up or you making it seem like you're this or you're that or knowing that you're not. Y'all, I met a DJ like 2 years ago or whatever. I was dating this DJ. And I'm thinking, because he was all on Instagram every day, making it seem like he was just, the DJ of Atlanta. He was even to me making it seem like I'm busy. I don't have time for you because I'm busy. I'm sorry, I have more time. I don't have as much time on my hands as you. Like, like saying stuff like that. I hung out with this man. Whose house is this? Oh, this is my friend's. Okay, where do you live? Why can't I have not seen your house? And granted, I promise y'all, I'm humble. I'm not one of those people that feel like you have to have your own crib, car, all that. I'm not. I feel like life happens. Shoot, I just moved out of my dad's crib last year, into my own apartment again. But I will say that if you are someone who goes around and you just go around like you just that person, I'm gonna expect a whole lot out of you. Give me your PhD. Hand it over. Because that's what you're making it seem like you have. Where's your Lamborghini? I want to see it. Because if you are going to have that much of an ego, I'm going to need for you to show everything under the suns to me, okay? So that's another thing that I feel like it is with the Atlanta facade. Just people just flexing on the gram. The rude customer service flex on the gram. Honey, it just be so tired and it just be like, I'm about to snooze on y'all because it just be so old. Another thing is, I feel like it's this hardcore mentality here in Atlanta. So if you are dating, or you ever dated in Atlanta, you would know that it is very hard to meet somebody who is open about their past and about who they are as people instead of like, trying to like wow you. And I get it because, like I said, this is a city of money and success and all that. But it's very rare for you to meet somebody and for them to like really just open up to you and really be willing to get to know you like on a deeper level than like just surface, like than what is on paper. And I feel like that is because they want to, a lot of times you see like people on YouTube, for example, like YouTube couples, TikTok couples, Ari Don and Moneybagg Yo, Jada Wade and Lil Baby, all those couples and stuff like that. A lot of times people, they want that. So they're not dating you because they are interested in getting to know you. They're dating you because they want to be a celebrity looking couple, or they want to look like this, or they want to look like that, which is very crazy. And it's very toxic when you think about it because people aren't getting to know each other anymore. They're getting to just know people so that they can look good with them. You imagine how many people stay together for real, but with people who don't even like that, just they feel like we look good together, so we go together. We go together. They be like, you want to stay with this person because y'all look good together? So that's another problem I feel like with just the whole Atlanta facade. Another thing is, y'all, going out here to the club. Let's talk about it. Going out here to the club is like so boring. So look, I want to people, if you would have kept me back in Ohio, it's so funny. If I send this to somebody, they can completely agree with this. But if you would have seen me back in Ohio, well, we were standing on tables, we dancing, barely a phone in sight. And this was years ago, but granted, but here, if you go out to the club, everybody on their phone scrolling, doing hookah. Ain't nobody on the dance floor, none of that. Everybody wants to seem cool. And it be people, you can tell be people who be wanting to dance, but it's like nobody else is dancing. So it's like, because that's how I am. When I go out here, I'm like, I don't even know if I feel comfortable dancing because I'm the only one over here on the dance floor dancing. Now, granted, if I don't have me a few drinks, I will go on the dance floor. I don't care who out there. But a lot of times you don't feel comfortable going out there because you're like, oh, nobody's dancing. Everybody's just sitting around on their phones, like kind of creating this image. But then if you go on their Instagram or whatever, on their Facebook story, it's looking like they just had the time of their life. When it's like, really, you didn't, because you're really just sitting there all day trying to look cool and keep up this like cool facade. Like you're just so famous and you're this or you're that, which is completely insane, completely unnecessary. The club scene here is lit. I will say that I've met some cool people that I follow on social media at the club. But I will say, that it's also people out there that be like, okay, you're doing too much. This is tired. I'm going to sleep on you. But yes, that is pretty much it. I wanted to wrap that up with that. Just to say, when you come here, don't lose yourself in the image. Don't lose yourself in the light. Continue being you. Everybody isn't meant to be Instagram baddie or Instagram's influencer or business owner or whatever. Be capable of being happy with your 9 to 5 or whatever it is that you're working at. It's absolutely okay to have that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below some of your thoughts on what I said and what I discussed in today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.